shove a stick up my butt. Gosh, I just tripped.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Idiots Podcast.
Episode 2.
I'm Peter.
I'm Garrett. So, how's school this week?
It was all right. Starting to get used to the business class, but it's still an utter waste of time.
Yeah, I get that. Isn't that the business class? I just spit on your screen. Isn't that the business class you didn't want to take?
Yup. Yeah. Freaking Vangle, dude.
Dude, I started mock classes. I'm so glad I did those.
So what ones do you take?
Okay, so I have a 4-day schedule. Mondays and Wednesdays, I'm taking...
So you have classes 4 days a week?
Yes. So Mondays and Wednesdays, I have... what's it called? Communications class. And that class is pretty cool. The teacher's kind of weird, but she's cool. I feel like she is like a hardcore alcoholic, but like doesn't tell anyone. She makes a lot of like liquor jokes, but I'm like, I low-key feel like you just drink on the weekends and nothing else.
Right.
And then Tuesdays and Thursdays.
What do they teach in communications?
We haven't even learned anything yet.
Oh, shoot.
The first day of that class was Thursday. Or no. Sorry. I didn't even say that. Was Wednesday. And basically all we did was like introduce ourselves to each other, which was super. I don't know if I already told you this, but so what we had to do is we got with a partner. So like me and you would partner up. And
so this is communications or
communications?
Okay. So is this the one that you have with Madison?
No, that's a different class.
Oh,
that's English 101.
Okay. So comp is what? Composition?
Yeah.
Okay.
That class is fun mainly because the teacher's like really funny.
Right.
But so our first day we got with a partner and had to learn like an interesting fact about them. So like you would have to learn something about me and I would have to learn something about you.
Right.
And then
so like what would you tell me right now?
Probably that I have a podcast.
Okay.
I didn't say that though. I completely missed that chance.
Okay.
I don't remember. Oh yeah, I told her I went to Phoenix, Arizona.
Okay.
For the summer, and she was like, "Oh, okay, cool." And I was like, "Yep." It was super like it wasn't like awkward. It was just like, "What's up?" But there was 2 people that were together, and then you had to like introduce like who you met to the whole class.
Okay.
And so there's 2 people up front, and this guy was introducing this girl, and he's like, "Oh yeah, this is her name. Like this is where she's from." And she told me that she can drink a whole fifth and not get drunk. And I just kind of sat there and I was like...
Like a fifth of what?
I don't know. I honestly didn't know what a fifth was until I asked Pastor Tyler.
Right.
The other
so
day.
like what is it like a fifth?
A fifth is like an amount of alcohol.
Well, yeah. But is it like what, a fifth of a gallon? Or like what is it a fifth of?
I don't know. Look that up, I guess.
Oh my word. Church kids, I swear.
Welcome to the Google podcast.
Did you know that it's FIF?
Yeah.
I didn't know
Not
that.
fifth. It's fifth. 1/5 of a U.S. liquid gallon. So yeah, a fifth of a gallon. And it's always hard liquor. Liquor.
Right.
And then she was like, oh, she's like how long, like within what time frame? She's like, oh, like an hour. And I was like, that's like not like a very long time. But I was just kind of confused. I was like, man.
See, I don't know anything about alcohol, so I don't even know if, well, obviously you did some research, so like obviously it's impressive.
That's because like I asked like the person next to me, I was like, is that like good? She's like, that's like pretty quick. And she was like, that's like a whole bottle you would take to like a party. And I was like, oh. So this person has a problem. And the guy that she introduced, the girl with the alcohol problem introduced, had a gambling problem.
Oh no.
She was like, oh, this is my friend. He told me he has a gambling addiction. I was like, bunch of sinners at that table. But
how many people were at a table?
It was just 2 people.
Okay.
At a table, there was like, I don't even know. It was like these big long tables, and then there was probably it was a small class, so it was probably like 2 or 3 at a table, maybe 4.
Right. Okay.
But the table was pretty big. And then Tuesdays and Thursdays, I have English 101.
So that's different from comp.
No, well, it is composition.
Oh,
it's
dirt,
English
you already
composition.
said that.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, Peter.
All right. I think Noah took that.
Yeah. His name is also Josh.
Oh, that's funny.
You know how we talked about Josh? Right. He's so funny.
That's good.
He I don't know. I went to private school before I went to Mott, so like he loosely like swears like. So
that's hilarious.
He feels like a very unprofessional professor because the first day he walked in with like flip flops, like jeans, and then a graphics T-shirt on. Like
that's awesome though.
It was so funny. Like I was just kind of like, oh, but he's a cool dude. He's pretty passionate about what he teaches because literally the first like lesson we learned was like the origin of where all swear words came from.
Oh,
it was actually like I was very surprised on how interested I was in it.
Dang.
Ever heard of like when like someone swears they'll say like, oh, excuse my French? Have you ever heard that?
Yeah.
So this is where that came from. So there was the French and then the Anglo-Saxons.
Okay.
French had words like urinate, defecate, yada yada yada, and then the Anglo-Saxons had all the 5 to 4 letter swear words.
Okay.
So the French were like, we don't say that because we don't associate with the Anglo-Saxons.
Okay.
So when the French started taking over and conquering people, they were like, hey, don't say these words.
Okay.
So Japan was never conquered, so they have no off-limit words. They have no swear words in their language.
So swear words came from what?
Kind of like the Anglo-Saxons is what I got.
Not the Japanese.
No.
Okay.
I said the Japanese don't have any swear words.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
And then so when people say excuse my French, that's where it came from.
That's funny.
It was just interesting. And then I have calculus or pre-calc. Yeah, it kind of sucks. I have an hour to 2 hours in between those classes, so I just kind of sit around.
That's nice.
Yeah, and they're all in the same building. And that class is nice. I mean, I'm good with math, but
in my math class, we're learning how to do elapsed time. So it's like how much time is in between like 4:15 and like 12:20.
Don't you learn that in like 4th grade?
Yeah. It's so nice. And then we learn like hourly wages and like straight time pay and like overtime and then like
compared to gay time way.
To what? Oh, chill. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Okay, but anyway. And then like frick. Was it piecework? Piecework?
I don't know.
Piecework? Something like that. It's just like you get say I think the example that my teacher gave was like you're a carpenter or whatever and you make a cupboard. You get paid like X amount of money for each cupboard. And then that's it. Like, it's not an hourly wage. It's like every time you make something, you get paid for it.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what that's called.
Okay. Anyway.
But yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah, that's what we're learning in math class, whereas, like, you're learning stuff that's, like, difficult.
Yeah. But, like, I'm planning on getting a degree in engineering.
Oh, right. So you have to be smart.
Yeah. I mean, I'll be honest, I don't know if that's what I want to do. Like, I like video stuff and just, like,
right.
kind of like this stuff a lot more than I ever would like anything else. But I'm good with math, so I'm like, might as well get a degree if I don't do anything like this in the future.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's kind of where I'm at.
Ugh, engineering. You got to be, like, super, like, you got to be, like, dumb smart.
I mean, I guess. I don't know if you'd call me smart. I mean, I'm kind of an idiot, so that's why we're doing this podcast.
You're like the smartest idiot I've ever met.
Oh my gosh, this is like, I don't know if I would consider this on topic, but I mean, then again, that's the podcast.
Right,
about,
for sure.
I was watching this interview with, well, it wasn't an interview. It was when they announced the Model Y for Tesla, the Tesla Model Y.
Of course.
Have you seen that?
I've never even heard of that.
Okay. So they started making the original Tesla Roadster Generation 1.
Right.
And that was a crappy car.
Yeah.
And then they were like, "Oh, we want to make a sedan that's like actually nice." So that's where they came with the Tesla Model S. That was their first like good car.
Okay.
And then the reason it's called the Model S is because S stands for sedan.
Okay.
So they were completely.
And then X is crossover.
Yes.
Oh
kind of. Yeah.
Oh, frick.
That's pretty much what it is. And then they wanted, the Model 3.
No.
You've never seen the Tesla Model 3?
I've probably seen it.
Okay,
but
so
I can't,
it's like
match it.
Okay, So they have the Model S and then the Model X, and then they
There's
wanted
like
to make a
two-door, and then like
they're both 4-doors.
Oh, frick. Or yeah. Like the smaller 4-door, and then there's like the X is like the
It's a 6-seater.
Yeah.
Like 6 to 7. Yeah.
right, the one that David has.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the Falcon
Yeah.
wings. Those are so cool. Anyway, and then they have the Model 3, which is like more affordable version of the Model S.
Okay.
But they wanted to name the Model 3 the Model E. That way they can spell the word sex with their cars.
Oh my.
That's
gosh.
literally the only reason that they wanted to name it the Model E.
That is hilarious,
Like,
dude.
like that's so funny to me. Like you're this professional.
You
like,
would
car
never
company.
find Chevy
No,
doing that.
no.
You would never find Chevy doing
No,
that.
and then Ford. I think it was Ford that was going to sue them because they have like a Model E or whatever. They have something with the name
Yeah,
E.
Like there's the Escape.
Yeah.
The
And so they
Explorer.
threatened to sue, and so they named it the Model 3 because it looked like a backwards E.
Right. Yeah.
And then they came out with the Model Y, which is like a cheaper version of the Model X.
Okay.
Like it doesn't have the Falcon wings or anything like
Right.
that. But
So
it's
that's-
a 6-seater.
That
the
just
Y.
got announced.
It got announced like 5 months ago, maybe.
Okay, so it's not out yet.
No.
Okay.
But it's the Model Y, so they can spell sexy.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, so the Y would just have like normal card.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it doesn't have like, so they have like the huge like tablet like on the Y's and S's.
Right.
And then
Like
on
the
threes,
center,
or yeah, the
like
S's
where a
and X's.
radio would be.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're like this big
Yeah.
and vertical. And then
Looks like
on
a
the
leap
threes,
pad.
like honestly, they're huge. And then on threes and Y's, they have ones about the size of the screen.
Okay.
So
That's still pretty solid. That's
Yeah.
like 15 inches.
and they're still really nice cars,
Oh yeah.
but like they're more affordable.
What are the ranges on?
I think they're somewhere in the 200s. Oh my gosh. I looked at the specs. I watched a video of the 2020, the new Roadster that's coming out,
Okay, yeah.
Generation 2. 620 miles on a single charge.
That's insane. Like
620.
My car, if it's lucky, if Requise, my car's name is Requise. If Requise is lucky, he gets like maybe 300.
Yeah.
And that's like a Toyota Coupe. It's a Toyota Solera. I feel like what does your car get? Probably like 3. I feel like your car would get like 300.
It gets like 300.
Yeah. So that's like more than double of like I feel
Your
like 300
standard.
is kind of like a standard amount for like a car.
And it goes 250 plus miles per hour. And it's one of the first cars to hit under 2 seconds. I think it's the first car to hit under 2 seconds.
That's broken.
It's insane.
And
So
what's crazy is people don't consider that a supercar.
no, and it's like actually insane. They have videos of like before it's been released and stuff, and they have videos of it, and it's like insanely fast. And it has a trunk. It's like practical too, almost.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it has 4 seats, unlike your standard
For like
2
usable seats.
Yeah,
Not like force. Like there's the, what is it? The Nissan GTR.
Yeah.
Doesn't Nissan? Yeah. There's like 2 doors and then the back. Well, there's 3 seats, like 2 on the sides, 1 in the middle, and like that's you can't use those.
Really?
So it's like 4 usable seats.
Okay, yeah, it's 4 reusable. And then there's a trunk in the front, trunk in the back, so there's like a lot of like storage space.
Right. And then what? Everything's like on the bottom of the car.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And then like the top can come off and everything.
Ooh, drop top.
That's
Shoot.
like I don't know. Everything's moving towards like everything's electric now. And
Did you see the Porsche, the electric Porsche that's coming
Yes.
out? What do you think about it?
Okay, so I don't know how I feel because Porsche's never made like an electric car like this,
Right.
but I think it could be good. I've seen. Do you know who Car Wow is?
No.
He does like a lot of reviews in cars and stuff. But I don't know. I think it could be interesting. I don't really know much about it to make an opinion, but
Right.
I think it looks sleek, but it definitely looks like an electric car.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like electric cars just have that,
Like feel to it.
just like it just looks like it would be an electric car.
The Honda NSX is, I think it's a hybrid, and the cool thing about it starting, like when it takes off the acceleration, it starts off electric and then switches into gas.
I feel like it like
So it
just
takes off
straight up
quicker.
acceleration. I feel like electric's faster.
Yeah, because well, Yeah, almost every race you watch, like the Model S, even the Performance, that's like it's
And that's
like a
the-
luxury car, but it's not meant to be a supercar, and it competes with supercars,
Right.
Which is insane, for like because people always like shoot down the idea of a electric car because they don't want to move that direction.
Like the electric supercar.
Yeah,
Right. Okay.
it's pretty cool.
That's like that's crazy. So like the S is the 4-door, like the 4-door
Like sedan, yeah.
mini, like the 4-door. What would you call it? Like a supercar? Or not super? No.
Sedan,
Wait, what was I even? Sport super. I meant sports. Like 4-door, like
sports car, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Wow.
It's
What's like the top speed on that?
160, 180, somewhere between there.
And then what I love is the key fob. You can like, is that
163 miles per hour.
Oh my gosh.
And it's 2.4 seconds. So like it just since there's no transmission, it just goes.
Yeah. So like, how does? There's no like gears or anything. It's just
No gearbox, just takes off.
oh, that's just
And,
crazy. Dang,
like
Tesla's
the-
website's dope.
Oh yeah. They actually have like and then the cool thing about the Model 3 is the entire top is glass.
Yeah, I love that. That's just so cool. Is the X like that too? It looks
No.
like it. It's not.
but it has a really big windshield, so like it almost
Okay.
those doors. The way they open like that is just so cool.
Yeah.
And then the Model Y like
Dang, that's
See-
on the website already.
kind of looks like it.
Yeah.
Or maybe it is ordered. I think they're all-wheel drive, I want to say. But I don't know. If I ever get the chance to get a Model 3, I think I would go for it just because it's cheaper, but
Right.
it still competes. And it's just a nice car. So,
That's insane. So do you think like a lot of car companies would be switching to electric? Maybe not electric everything, but like maybe having an
I think
electric car in the lineup.
everyone, ever since Tesla has set the standard for an electric car with the Model S and Model X, everyone is going towards that route.
Right.
At least a little bit.
Wait, have you seen the BMW i8?
No. Wait. Is
It's
that the
like-
one with the butterfly doors? With the doors that come up like Lamborghini?
Probably. I feel like it does.
Yeah.
It's like BMW's like supercar sort of. I mean, it's like a
The cool thing
hybrid.
about BMWs is that I don't know what to call them. It's like they're sports cars, but they compete.
Yeah, I know what you're. Yeah.
They're cool.
What is it? The M3 or is it the M5?
I mean, there's both.
Oh, there is both. Oh
Yeah.
shoot.
They have the M3 and M5.
Oh frick.
I don't remember which one's better, to be honest, though.
Well, I can't even remember which one I'm
Honestly.
talking about. It's both, you know.
Oh,
Dude, that last one was like.
snap, crackle, pop.
Yeah, dude. You know, there's like the shallow cracks and they're like high pitches, like. And then there's like the deep ones that are like low pitch.
Dude, there's
sort
this
of.
girl at my school that used to do that, and she was like a skinny girl, but she like would crack her back, and it was like just.
I'm so jealous. I wish I could do that still. I got back problems.
I mean, it happens. The older you get.
Yeah. It just hurt. Hurt. Oh, bless you. Especially
know
after
what that is.
dodgeball. Oh my goodness. It's like, whew. I went on this like fall retreat sort of thing with our church's district, Eastern Michigan district, and we had like this dodgeball tournament. And man, oh man, throwing light balls like as hard as you try to throw it, it like shoulders like fricked up, my back's all messed up now. I like actually funny story. So after the dodgeball tournament, like an hour later, we were just chilling. I'm right-handed. Okay, when I like throw stuff, it was my left arm that was sore. It was like my It's like down. Oh, it just hurts so bad. It's like down. It's like down the center right here. It hurts so. Ooh. Yeah, that hurts. And then like when I woke up, oh my gosh. Well, actually, the night before, I was like, Tyler, you know, it's like just my left arm that hurts, and my right one's fine. Tyler's like, oh, just wait. Tomorrow morning, it's going to hurt so bad. I'm like, yeah, right. I feel like it'd be hurting right now if it was going to hurt. I woke up, oh my gosh. I was sleeping on this shoulder, and then I rolled over, And oh my gosh, dude, my shoulder just lit up, bro. It was, ooh.
I got these jeans. What do you think of them?
Jeans, are they look stretchy. They just kind of look like they're made out of,
I got them from American Eagle.
okay, so they're stretchy. Yeah. Wow. I mean, like you could pull off the
Ripped.
Yeah, the ripped. I will never ever be able to. And like I don't know. I just don't like the way that they look on me. But like you pull off the ripped jeans.
Yeah,
I dig it. Yeah.
I just put them on and they're comfortable. You want to know what's funny? I think I said this in our Fruit Loops group chat, but the lady that was helping me, she was about my age.
Is that your bottle?
I'm an idiot.
He thought that he forgot his water bottle in his car.
Yeah, and I was like really bummed out about it, and I didn't want to go out and get it because then I'd be locked out.
Wow, that's like full. Holy cow!
I filled it up. I wasn't looking when I was filling it up.
Did you fill it up like through the?
Yeah, I did fill it up to the top.
Wait, what do they do? It's like. I feel like they do that.
Yeah, they tap it and they go. Does that tingle your senses?
Oh shoot! It's like a
ASMR.
no, like five gum commercials.
Oh, how does that go?
What's their it's like their slogan. Like something senses. Yeah, Google that. I don't know if it's satisfy your senses.
Might as well.
Stimulate your senses. That's what it is. Shoot.
But yeah, anyway, funny story. The worker there that was helping me,
Wait, where? American Eagle.
American Eagle, yeah.
Okay.
She was totally hitting on me, and like I didn't even realize.
Wait, maybe you did send this in the group.
I
chat.
did. I definitely did. But I just felt like the biggest idiot ever. But I don't know. Like I wasn't gonna make a move or anything, but I was just like. She's like, oh my gosh. She was like following me around in the store and was like, oh, do you need help with anything? Oh, you should get these jeans type thing. Like clearly it was
I
like
think these would look good on
No,
you.
she literally said that. She was like, these would look really good on you. And I tried some on and then she's like, oh, did they look good on you? But she like followed me to the back of the room and I was just like, yeah, they look fine. And then I just paid, walked out and I was like, oh, I'm an idiot. She was definitely hitting on me. She like, I just like felt so stupid. I've never been good with girls. That may come as a shocker, but.
But like sometimes you'll say like this girl's hitting on you, and sometimes I just want to question whether she was or like you were just.
Maybe she wasn't. Maybe she was just being nice. But like,
see, I don't know. I wasn't
she
there.
came.
I couldn't tell you.
I don't know. I felt like she was.
She's like, oh shoot, that's David Dobrik. I want to hit on him.
Buy me a Tesla.
There's no way you can't hear that. There's. Oh frick! I thought there was gonna be another one. Wow, this is a nice water bottle.
Yeah.
I dig this.
I mean, it's like one of those like.
Blenders.
Yeah.
Oh, they sell these at any time?
Yeah.
How often do you go there?
I went there from when I got the membership till like till like beginning of the spring, a lot, like probably like 4 days a week.
Getting big?
I was trying to, and then all of a sudden I just stopped.
I feel that.
I've been there like maybe like 10 times since, which isn't a lot.
Right, yeah.
I kind of want to, but you know, sometimes I don't really have that motivation.
Right, yeah. That's tough. It's hard to like get that.
Speaking of consistency,
That's crazy.
I don't even know what's wrong with me. I need to figure something out with that.
It's like here. It's like the trigger is like being here. I swear.
Really?
Yeah.
You've never heard me burp like that.
I mean, I have. No. Don't get me wrong. I have heard you burp like that.
It's very girthy. I feel like it's got
No,
a-
I know. It's like.
It almost.
You know
It's
what I
not. You
mean?
can feel the wetness.
I wouldn't say I can. I feel like wet burps aren't the type of burps that you want to have. Like
Maybe.
girthy ones are good, but like wet, that
They feel uncomfortable.
maybe you should get checked then.
I don't know. I have stomach issues. I know that. I have too much acid in my stomach because I thought you were about to throw up there for a second.
No, I was swallowing. Wait, so what is acid reflux?
Yeah.
Is that it? Okay,
It's
this is about to be the most loaded question ever. Isn't that what heartburn is? Or no?
not really, but like
All right,
it's,
just kidding.
it's like tied. Like you take Tums for both. Like Tums
Okay.
like works for both. Type
Right.
thing. It's I mean it's tied to the same thing, but I don't get heartburn, so
Okay.
I just have it.
I
Like,
think Noah has heartburn. But like, I don't know. I don't know if that's like the same or whatever. Yeah, here we go. Ah, frick.
what is heartburn? Wait, is heart?
Oh, reflux. It's not
Heartburn-
reflex. It's reflux.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
heartburn is a symptom of acid reflux.
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 Dude, awkward flux, but okay.
Weird flux, but okay. Who
Oh my
else
gosh.
would it be?
And then I was talking to Chelsea and she was like, "Yeah, I was so deep in Instagram one night and I was just like I came up on Garrett's Instagram and then I came up so like she's talking to me. So
Yeah.
when she says your Instagram, she means like me. And I came up on Garrett's Instagram and then I got to your Instagram and then I started watching your YouTube videos and I didn't even know you had a YouTube channel. And
she DM'd me something about this. Oh, I just hit the desk really hard by accident.
oh well.
But yeah, she DM'd me about this, I think.
Yeah, and then she was like, and I was just watching you get your senior pictures done, and you got in the pool and you were swimming, and then I was like, wait, why am I watching Peter getting his senior pictures done? And then I watched that like my first concert video, and I was like, no, it was first Cornwall concert, but good hustle, whatever, fake fan. And then at that point, I just stopped because I realized that it was late and I was just hurting myself. I was like, bro, you're not hurting yourself, man. Like, consume my content, baby.
Oh,
you're
you're
gonna make-
David Dobrik's videos more than twice. I'm sorry.
Gosh. Also, people say, okay, so like his videos are supposed to be 4 minutes, 20 seconds long, like 420, right? But like, okay, so it
His
comes
old
up-
videos were not like that. If that's what you're about to say.
No.
Oh.
Like they'll come up in my recommended like taskbar, whatever, and it'll say 421.
That's it. That's YouTube's fault.
And then I tap it, and then the video comes up, and then it says 420.
Yeah. That's YouTube's fault.
So,
They always round up. So if it's like 420 seconds and like point
so it's
whatever.
not actually 420. It's like 420.6.
Yeah, David.
Freaking, what the heck, man?
Yeah, that's my fault.
David, what's going on?
Oh, do you know, have you seen Scott in the vlogs?
I couldn't tell you which one that is.
Oh, anyway, I commented on his new song on YouTube, and he commented back. He like commented back.
So wait, what'd you say?
I was like, sweet song. Hopefully I'll be able to see you at the Detroit show. He's like, hope you come out, man. I don't know. He said, dude.
Oh, dude,
Yeah, with like a bunch of O's.
is he any? Oh, O's.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I got
is there
special
an E
treatment.
at the end or no?
No.
Okay. Okay. So is his music like actually good, or are you just like riding him just because he's Scott?
It was a little bit of both. I'm just kidding. I mean, you've heard one of his songs because like Burnett plays them sometimes.
What song?
I'm sure you heard this one. This is the one that you heard a lot.
You was at the club.
No, don't even say that.
I'm not. I didn't say anything. Okay. Anyway, so we got a YouTube comment. This was actually our first recommendation to what we should talk about on the podcast, and it said, actually, I want to look up who it was because I want to give them a shout out because that was cool. Okay.
I couldn't tell you who that'd be.
Dude,
I don't even
couldn't
know.
tell you either, and I was the one who saw it.
Well, I saw it too, but I don't know. I didn't really think much of it.
Was it? I think it was
We're
this one.
making
I
a podcast.
swear to. Oh, frick! That's loud.
Gare and I. Life experiences.
Okay, it was
Racing
like-
Raccoon.
Yeah, Racing Raccoon, life experiences, and that's like really broad we feel like. So
he didn't give you any like
exactly like what life experience. We aren't roasting you, bro.
I mean,
You.
I already talked about my bad experiences with girls. I mean, I have more, but
So I mean, I feel like that's a pretty solid life experience there, sort of. But so we Googled life experience topics, and we have 110 right now.
a lot of them suck. I'll be
Yeah, a
completely
lot of
honest.
them are absolute AIDS. So we're gonna kind of go through, and we're just gonna say like the very first thing that pops up in our head when we read it. So wait, are there any good ones at the top? I didn't really.
No.
Read. So did you ever stick up for someone? I don't know. That's kind of.
Do you have a great fort
What?
or a great game that you played as a child?
Wait,
We kind of did that. Describe a great fort you built or a great game that you played as a child. No, that wasn't bad, but I mean, we kind of already talked about that last
a
time.
great fort. Well, at the swim club that I swim at, we have like tennis courts and all this. And when like a tennis ball, I guess died or whatever, just got like to be super crappy, like an unusable tennis ball. We just go to like the very end of the tennis courts and then just like hit the thing like dinger style, just whoosh. And yeah, and we'd hit it into the woods, and so there were like so many tennis balls back there that we called it the tennis ball graveyard, because that's just where like all the tennis balls went to just die. And we just go back there and hang out sometimes and be really exclusive about it because that's just what cool kids do. So
Amen.
yeah, so I mean that's what I think of, kind of, pretty much.
As a kid, we made up our own games.
Okay.
I did a lot with my friends.
Holy cow.
Sorry. I'm really sorry. Anyway,
Oh my gosh.
you need to stop yawning.
Dude, I'm so tired.
I know, but
Sleeping
it's
sucked
not
last
acceptable.
night. I know. I'm sorry.
Next time you just need to bring
G Fuel. I told one of the speakers, one of the it was like this chick's name was Drea, and she grew up in EMD, so it was like, yo, you're gonna be a pastor, you're from EMD, like come speak at the event or whatever. And she came up to me. I don't know why me. She just came up to me and she was like, yo, does anybody have an energy drink? Because I'm super tired right now. I'm like, bro, I don't have one, but you should get some G Fuel.
I don't have one.
Oh, my bad. See, I was going to correct myself, but then I was like, maybe nobody noticed, so I didn't correct myself. But anyway.
I bet you people are going to comment that.
Hopefully not. Anyway, so yeah, I was like, yo, you should get some G Fuel. She's like, oh, where can I get that? And I was gonna tell the whole truth and be like, well, you can only order them online because you can't buy them in a store. It's just straight up, you can only buy them online. But I didn't. I was like, well, you just go out and buy some.
She was like looking for them.
Yeah, but anyway, she was like, okay, so what's G Fuel? I was like, well, it's like pre-workout, but it's also an energy drink. But then it's pre-workout, but it's mostly an energy drink. But then like pre-workout is an energy drink. So like, yeah, that's how I described it. But I was like, yeah, you should get some G Fuel. And hopefully she's not looking at like Target or something, because I'd feel kind of bad. But
I've never looked at Target for an energy drink. It's either like a Walmart or like a gas station.
right, gas station is an easy go-to.
Yeah.
I feel like Red Bull is pretty good. Because, like, Monster makes me feel, like, kind of nasty. Not as bad as, like, what I described the first episode, but, like, it just makes me feel kind of nasty. All right, but anyway, so...
Anyway, back to my game.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it was
Gosh,
called.
we're so bad at staying on topic.
I was literally going to stop you and be like, nobody cares, but I thought that was kind of rude.
You probably should have.
We need to make time anyway. I mean, there's just a lot of different games we played. There was this one. It was literally called Titan Ball. We had a ball. We named it.
That
this.
sounds like an anime show.
Oh, shut up.
Well, it sounds like Dragon Ball, but I don't know.
I've never seen that show.
Anyway, you're playing an anime game.
Yeah, pretty much. It was on a trampoline, and like where the posts were is where everyone's own goal was. And I was always the smallest kid because I was like 3 years younger than all my friends.
Until you turn 10.
Even then, well, I was just fat at that point. I just was still shorter than everyone else because it was me, Michael, and Zeke, and sometimes like Zeke's brothers. And it was literally just like you had to fight for the ball.
Oh, shoot.
And it was just like there was no rules.
Dang.
It was like awful. It was fun though. I was lost.
It's
In case
like
you're wondering.
frick. It's like Gladiator. Actually, just kidding. I know absolutely nothing about the movie Gladiator, so I can't really say that it's like Gladiator.
Yeah.
Probably just sounded so stupid.
A little bit, but it's fine. Like, you sounded fine when you first said it, and then when you admitted to not knowing anything about it is when it just went downhill.
Idiot. But yeah, we played Gaga Ball. Gaga Ball is another fun game that we played when I was really young. Okay, write about an enemy who eventually became your friend.
Oh.
Or wait, so like these are kind of essay.
So, like,
prompts,
someone that
sort of.
you weren't friends with before.
Right.
The annoying thing is I just had someone in mind and completely forgot about it because I was reading that one before you said this one.
Oh dang.
I know there is someone that I was like, I absolutely despise until I became friends with you. Or not with you, but...
Should probably just mute that now.
It's probably good.
Dude, I don't know.
There's nobody that you like. I have someone that I just like. Okay, sorry. Oh, this kid named Jordan at my school. I didn't hate the kid. I
Just like didn't necessarily
strongly
like.
disliked this kid
Oh,
so much.
Wow.
From ninth grade year, and then sophomore year came around, and like he got a little bit better, and it was just like him like progressing as a person. And then by junior year came around, him and I were pretty good friends. He's
Really?
that kid that did. He's that kid. I have a sore on my tongue, so it's really hard to talk.
Oh wait, also, so my friend brought up the first podcast was 69 minutes long. We have to keep that a thing.
Might as well.
We literally have to. So yeah, someone I used to play soccer with brought it up. So it literally has to be 69 minutes long.
So an hour and 9 minutes every time.
Yeah.
Might as well. Let's
Okay.
do it.
Anyway, keep going.
But yeah.
Oh shoot. Oh. Oh my gosh.
But that kid was pretty cool. Well, he is now. There's a kid that at my school, that was at my school before. Well, he still goes at school. I don't anymore. But I can't even talk to that kid.
Okay.
He's just like one of those kids, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, I know what you're talking
super
about.
arrogant,
Yeah.
super disrespectful, just complete idiot in all the bad ways.
Idiot. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Okay. All right. Next one. So that was 7, 8. Did you ever fall
Whatever.
through
What
the
time am I-
ice? I don't even. Is that supposed to mean something? Not wait. Is that meant to be read like literally or no?
Let's just skip that one.
Yeah, that one's kind of dumb. One time you cheated.
Straight
and
animal.
were caught.
Have you ever
Nah.
been? I've never been caught at school cheating. Read about stray animals you brought home. I've never brought a stray animal home.
One time I picked up my brother from soccer, if that counts. Yeah. Okay. Describe an event that made you realize you were growing.
My knees hurt so bad when I was getting taller.
Oh, like literally growing.
I was kidding.
Okay. Well, I thought you were. Well, like.
Well, I was
had
serious,
that.
but it was a joke.
Yeah, I mean, I had that when I started growing. Yeah. When I started growing, probably like getting my license or.
Dude, this year I literally thought about this morning. Next, like less than a month away is when I turn 18.
I know that's crazy.
I can legally smoke cigarettes.
And you can get a hotel room.
Yeah.
I didn't mean that,
It's
but like,
okay.
okay, so when I learned that, I asked my mom. I was like, okay, so I was playing her the Wallows, and I was like, Mom, so do you like these? They're like this band or whatever. She's like, yeah, I like it. It's like chill. It's like pretty happy. And I was like, okay, cool. What if Garrett, Brenna, and I went to this concert in like what was it? Chicago? Or like Cincinnati?
Ohio. Cincinnati's in Ohio.
Right, but I thought there was one in like Chicago. Okay, anyway, we're gonna go to this concert like in Ohio or whatever, wherever the heck we were gonna go. And she was like, well, how are you gonna get there? I was like, we're gonna drive. And she's like, okay, well, how are you gonna get home? I was like, we're gonna drive. And she's like, well, I don't want you driving that late at night. And I'm like, okay, we'd like stay the night somewhere or something. And okay, wait. Note that this concert date already passed. Like it's too late to go now. And
I didn't even see that they were in Tennessee, like near Nashville, or else we could have gone, stayed with my sister's fiance.
oh dang.
That would have been cool.
When was that?
I don't even remember. It was their first concert.
Oh geez.
Anyway, continue.
All right, but anyway, so I was like, well, we could like stay overnight at a hotel or something. Like I thought I thought minors could get hotels.
Nope.
For some reason, I thought that was a thing, but
I'm pretty
apparently
sure
you have to
it's
be
18,
18.
yeah.
And my mom's like, well, both of you guys aren't 18 yet. And I was like, oh shoot, Garrett's about to be 18 soon. But it turns out it's
Tattoos!
like, yeah, too late. But yeah, anyway, that's growing. When I got probably getting my license and getting a debit card. Did you ever send away? Wait, did you ever?
Wait, question.
Okay.
I think I've already asked this before, and I think I know the answer, but just to talk about it on the podcast. Are you ever going to get a tattoo?
Of course.
What of?
My like left butt cheek. Oh, okay. So this is like a swimmer tattoo, kind of. Like if you're a swimmer, you'll think this is cool, but I guess if you're not, then you're gonna be like, that's dumb. Mostly because you don't understand it. But anyway, so it kind of looks like a QR code, and it goes on the back of a like a tech suit, and you have to have this little QR code on the back for it to be legal, or else you like get disqualified or whatever for swimming in an illegal suit. And then go to images. And so it kind of looks like a QR code on the back, and it's like on the back on the left butt cheek. And so I want to get that on my Google, like the back of a tech suit. And shoot. And I want to get that like where it would be on the suit, but like on my butt, and it would be like the first tech suit that I've ever had, cuz I broke like I'm not sure. Like maybe
Why
I
are so
broke
many women's coming up?
I have no idea, actually. That's weird. Okay. And I think I probably broke my first record in it. It was like a school record, so it wasn't anything serious, but okay, no, it's not there. It's right here. Right here. So I'd get like that on my butt, but it would be like the numbers of my first one. So it's cool. I promise you it's cool. I swear to God it's cool. All right, but anyway, next one.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. What about a privilege you've earned? Maybe being white.
Okay, chill.
Next. Just kidding.
Wait, I don't even know where we are on this one.
We just did this one.
Wait, did you ever... Okay,
Send the wafers.
did you ever prove yourself to someone older? I don't know. I feel like swimming's a big one. That's like the only thing that I'm good at, I guess.
What about this one? Write about a time you performed in front of an audience. That's kind of more of a life experience, I'd say.
Yeah. I don't know. The very first video that I made for like the middle school, like the tubing one. Have I
Dude,
shown
that
you
was
one
so
before?
fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
We showed it at youth group.
Well, yeah, but I wasn't sure if I've shown you it like since then.
Yeah, I think you showed me on FaceTime the other day.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's right. Okay.
It's a classic.
Yeah. So middle school, we went on this retreat, and one of the activities was like going tubing down like a snowy hill or whatever. And I brought my very first GoPro that I got that I also lost.
R.I.P.
Yeah, R.I.P. Like 2.5 weeks ago or something like that. And so I made this video because the people who took us asked me to. And so I made this video, and I felt like I was so cool. I was like, dang, people just asked me to make a video. Like, ugh, this is so exciting. And so I made it. It's actually horrible. It's utter, like, I watched it back like 2 weeks ago maybe, because I was looking back on like everything that I shot on that GoPro, and I was like really sad about it. And then I came up on this video, and I was like, dang, this thing like made me like video and like photos and stuff. So I was like, shoot, this is like kind of sad. This thing's gone. So then I watched the video again, and it's absolutely horrible. But yeah, that's kind of it. And then we showed it in front of like the whole middle school youth group. So that's like sort of performing, but it's also not. But that's like the closest thing that I've ever done, like performing in front of people.
Oh, me.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I sing on Wednesday nights or whatever, but like, the first time I'd actually say that I quote unquote performed in front of an audience was like, yeah, there's camera stuff, but I feel like that was different for me. That was like a little bit easier in a way.
Right.
But do you remember when I did Games with Garrett at Dino?
Oh yeah.
That was my first time like speaking in front of people like that.
Okay,
like,
that's
that
funny.
many people.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
That's
I
when it
love
was
that
combined,
stuff.
right? That
Yeah,
was like combined. Yeah.
I loved doing that. That was fun for me.
Yeah, that was really fun. Games with Garrett. Just like
I'm doing. I'm people I do now. I'm doing that again this year. I think.
for real?
I think Tyler and I were talking about games.
You guys got to reshoot the. You look like a baby in that.
I know, dude. That was only a year ago.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
That was November. That was beginning of November because I was newly single.
What was that? Hope?
Yeah,
Oh,
I think.
I never met her, so I don't even know who that is. Like, Hope is just Hope. I have
Everybody
no
else
idea
knows
who
her
it is.
though. You just like
Whatever.
every time we talk about her, you go frick Hope.
She's irrelevant now. Whoa.
Did you just hear that?
Yes, I did. Performed in
I
front
have
of
a
an
funny
audience.
story to tell you after the podcast, though.
Okay.
Maybe we'll talk about it on the podcast eventually. But
What about a difficult decision you had to make?
someone's like throwing up outside.
It's okay, just let it happen. What about a time you found out something about yourself? I'm straight. I don't know.
I'm not.
Describe learning how to drive. I don't even know. It was kind of
These
easy.
suck.
Yeah, these are all kind of AIDS. Did you ever see a ghost? I don't believe in those, so no.
Did you ever run away from home? One time when I was little, I did.
Really?
My parents always told me like how Paige used to one time ran away from home, made it to the driveway, and came back. So I wanted to prove them wrong. So I went around on the side of the house, and like our chimney has like a stool top. So I climbed on that. So they just like went outside and like noticed I was gone. But nobody said anything. So like I eventually came back like 30 minutes later, an hour later,
Right.
but nobody said anything.
They didn't want to give you that attention.
Probably not. Like oh.
I remember when I was little, like all of us bros would just threaten mom and dad and be like, "You know what? I'm running away." Did it ever happen? Nope.
I can definitely see Noah saying that.
Yeah.
Who
It
said it
was-
the most?
Probably Aaron.
Really?
Aaron. I feel like Aaron's like the most rebellious child out of like all of the boys.
I mean, do your parents know about Noah's hearing yet?
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. Oh my word.
What did they say about it? I just want to know.
My mom doesn't like it at all whatsoever. One, just because she thinks it looks kind of dumb, and then two, my sister's wedding in October, and I don't know.
I still can't believe that he did that.
I know. I saw him on FaceTime yesterday, and I just totally forgot that he got his ear pierced, and then I saw that. Like his stud, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, Noah, you really got your ear pierced!" Like, obviously, I knew that, but
It just hit you.
like it just like yeah, I just like forgot about it. So yeah, that's like the only rebellious thing Noah has ever done, like ever.
That's so funny.
So I guess I'm kind of proud of him that he did something rebellious for once, but I don't know.
This is talk about an experience in a hospital. Well, I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes when I was 12, 11.
And he got wait, did you get fat after or before?
I got skinny.
From it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Because the way I found this out, well, I don't think this is why I got skinny. I think I just got skinny because I hit puberty
okay.
and just slimmed down. But I found out that when you have diabetes for a while, a lot of people slim down because the way it's like you're burning your energy isn't just from sugar, but it's from your fat as well. So you just burn a lot of fat.
Okay.
So that, I think a lot of people like, I don't know. I don't want to say that I necessarily got skinny from it, but you want to know what's really funny though? So my mom is a nurse, so she had suspicion that I was type 1 diabetic because I was drinking and peeing a lot. funny story. I had a dream when I was like before I was diagnosed that I like because I peed like just about every like 20 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah, it was bad. And
Dang.
this is going on for a while. And then I was like, I had a dream where I like literally went to the bathroom and I woke up and I just peed the entire bed. I woke up and it was just soaked.
Oh.
I literally walked downstairs. I was like 12 years old too, so
Right.
it was like I was older and I was just
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
I felt like such an idiot. But we were at the doctor's office and they checked my blood sugar and they didn't tell me what it was. And they walked out and the doctor called my mom outside and like I heard my mom crying, so I was like, oh, looks like I'm screwed over.
You're going to die.
Yeah. And then the doctor walked in and he's like, you have cancer. I'm just kidding. No, he was like,
Dang.
so you have type 1 diabetes? And I was like,
Oh my gosh, speaking of diabetes, so I'm sorry, but Drew had like his diabetes stuff, and then he had like a shot. I think Tyler told me it's like if he has a seizure. Is that a thing with diabetes?
mm-hmm.
Okay, so he gave me, or no wait, Tyler had it, but then Tyler wanted to play Gaga Ball, so he gave it to me to hold on to, and I just put it in my backpack. So I forgot to give it back. So I have like his seizure shot at home.
Really, what it is? Do you know what glucagon is? It's like glucose.
Yeah,
So
that's
it's
what he
sugar.
said. That's what he said.
It's
That's
sugar.
What he said.
It's like a sugar shot.
Okay, so
So,
if I like
your
dumped
blood-
it into my mouth, would it taste sweet?
Probably.
Really?
Because it's like
Wow.
a sugar shot.
So
Like,
it's
you
like-
mix it with water.
It's like sugar.
Yeah, I almost died from that. Did you know about this?
No.
All right, so I'm going to continue my story and then we'll get to
Okay.
that.
All right. Right.
So the doctor came in and my mom was crying and was like, oh, you have diabetes. You have to go to the hospital like immediately and they have to like give you the rundown and teach you about your illness pretty much. And I was like, all right, sounds good. Kind of sucks, but okay. And I wasn't really like super upset about it. Like to this day, I'm still like, I have to live with it, so might as well.
Right.
But
What are you gonna do?
I was about to say something, but I felt like that was offensive.
What?
I was about to say hang myself. Anyway,
Gosh.
so we were in the car and I was like, are you not upset about this? And she was bawling her eyes out. I was like, Mom, literally, it could be cancer. And I feel like I'd be like, I'd probably be upset if I had cancer still.
Right,
But
of course, yeah.
But I'd be like, what can I do about it? Like,
Yeah.
At this point, it was out of my hands. And I was like, I could have cancer. And this is better than cancer.
Yeah. Freaking Drew. I'd rather have cancer. Did I tell you about
Yeah,
that?
he was like,
I
I'd rather
definitely
fight
told
my
you about that.
Yeah. But the hospital, I'll be honest, not too bad of an experience. The only time I'll be honest, when they told me I had to give them the shots myself, I wanted to cry, and then I did cry when they tried to make me. So I was like, I'm not giving myself a shot.
Right.
I didn't give myself a shot probably good 6 months to a year before I finally buckled down and was like, all right, I'm gonna give myself a shot now.
Really? Wow.
It was a while. I literally
you
would
said,
not do it.
You said, yeah, months, because 8 years later would be in a month.
No, it'd be longer than that. I'm not turning 20. I'm turning 18. Okay. I've had diabetes for 6 years, 5 years, something like that.
Oh. All right. Anyway.
And then, so yeah, but they had a game room right next to it. They had
that's
Xbox,
dope.
and so we were playing COD and everything in there. It was just a blast.
Oh, that's hype.
It was actually fun. And
So what hospital is this?
I think it was Hurley.
Wow.
It was I think it was the kids area though.
Hurley's got it going on.
Yeah, it was
oh
pretty
my
good.
Gosh.
It was pretty cool.
I'm gonna break my arm just to go to the gaming room.
It was kind of fun. But yeah, back to the story where I almost literally
Right.
died. Sorry, I was probably loud. You can cut that out.
Right.
Back to the moment where I almost actually died. So once your blood sugar hits a certain point,
Okay.
you get to the point where you pass out,
Right.
and then if it gets even lower, you can start seizing, and then possibly die.
And so then,
odds are you'll
that's
die.
when you put the shot.
Well, if they're passed out, you might as well put the shot in
Okay.
at that point, because then how else are they gonna eat sugar?
Okay. Right.
But seizing is even worse than being
so then
passed out.
you're giving them the shot without consent. That's not. So it's a non-consensual shot.
Yeah, it's pretty much a rape shot.
Jeepers creepers.
Yeah, it's all right. So, I this is one of the reasons why it took so long to get my license. So I did driver's training in the morning, so I had to be there at 7:00 in the morning, and it was during the summer. Stop yawning. Jeez.
Dude, I'm so tired. I did not sleep well this weekend.
Poor kid.
My water's edge, dude. I'm so tired.
So once it hits a certain point, like you start seizing, and then like after seizing, it's like straight up death. So I was supposed to wake up for driver's training, and I didn't have like my thing that beeps.
And so
when
this
the
is
blood
when you
sugar's
almost
low.
died?
Yeah.
Okay.
And my dad went to go wake me up, and I didn't wake up, obviously. And so
Psych,
he, like,
this homie's out.
no, like my dad thought I was straight up asleep, and so he was like trying to wake me up, and then he left, and then he came back. He's like, "Garrett, wake up!" And then he realized I was like unconscious.
So wait,
And then I got
when
to-
did this happen? Like last year?
I want to say it was freshman year, so like
Okay.
2 years ago, 3
All right.
years ago. Yeah, it was definitely freshman year because I had soccer practice that day, and it just sucked. Because when I got to the point where I started seizing, but it wasn't a full blown seizure, and apparently that like killed like brain cells and like my brain, like I literally could not do school, like I couldn't focus.
So
I-
is that why you're so dumb now?
Yeah, honestly, it is. That's why we made this podcast.
I feel like I shouldn't be laughing right now, but
No, it's funny. Like I genuinely think it's funny. Like I'm fine with joking about that stuff. Like I have the comedic mindset where I think nothing's off limits to joke about. Like I know it's bad. Like I think there's like a certain point,
Right, yeah.
like where you can start making jokes about stuff.
of course.
Like obviously, if someone just like died, like it was your friend's close friend, you can't be like, it sucks you can't hang out.
You
with
gotta
him.
wait a few days,
Yeah.
you know.
Oh, that's awful. Anyway,
I'm just kidding.
Anyway, so I was at the point where I was seizing, and then funny story, I did not have pants on, like or underwear, because I
Oh
slept
my
naked that
gosh.
night. So
Of course, man. Sleeping naked is where it's
I know. So my
at.
mom was the one that took off the covers and tried to wake me up for the last time.
Okay.
And then she realized I was started to twitching, and so my mom didn't know what to do, so she called 911. And they
She's
tried,
a nurse, bro.
well, she knew what to do, but like at that point, like it's your kid, like you don't want to do that to your kid, like
Right.
at that point, I feel like that's what she had explained it to me, and
Okay.
apparently I was like full on like fighting them, like, but I don't remember any of this.
Okay.
To the point where they had 2 police officers and 3 paramedics all holding me to the ground, and even then they
Are
couldn't
you still
almost do it.
naked?
No, my dad put on like pants. On me.
Okay.
Could you imagine? They missed.
Oh
They missed the shot.
Holy cow.
That'd be
So they're holding
awful.
you down just for the shot.
Yeah.
At this point.
And
Okay.
I'm like full on like giving them everything I have, and I don't even remember this. And they got to a point where they had like a clear like opening, and they just went right through the pants. And they said my leg was so tense that it hurt, like they could barely poke it in.
yeah.
To the point where they had literally jabbed it.
Oh.
And the only thing I remember is waking up and having 3 paramedics and 1 police officer standing right in front of me with my mom and our family friend like holding me. And I was just like so confused. I was like, what's going on? And I had like jelly in my mouth because they were trying to get sugar in me.
Oh, gotcha.
So they were like, you just passed out. And I was like, I didn't even wake up. I just remember at that point, like, I don't know. This may sound cruel. I feel like that'd be a peaceful way to die because I don't remember any of it.
Right, yeah. I guess.
Not that I'm like planning on killing myself with insulin, but
Right, yeah. Drew said that. He was like, yeah, if I'm ever like super depressed, just know that I could kill myself. I'm like, dude, what?
you literally could.
Yo,
just
yeah, no.
Overdose and go to bed.
Yeah, I know you can, but it's just like, wow, that
Yeah.
is like,
It
that's like, dang, thank you for letting me know.
That kid doesn't take care of himself. He was like having like 300 blood sugars the entire time, like at NYC.
I don't know. If,
That
I'm
you-
guessing
your
since-
normal blood sugar is like 100,
okay, wow.
so that's like 3 times the amount.
Drew, we're not roasting you or anything.
No, Drew, you're a homie. But yeah, I woke up and they were like, and then I went to soccer practice, and the next like
Oh,
later
I bet
day-
that hurt
No,
so
it was
bad.
so bad.
Oh.
And my leg, literally, I could like, every time I walked on it, like it literally felt like it hurt so bad.
Oh my gosh.
There was a huge bruise there, and it literally hurt for 2 weeks. Like it hurt so bad.
Dude, I thought shots sucked. I can't even imagine that.
Like
Oh my
full on
gosh.
tightening your entire leg and taking a shot like that.
Right, yeah. Oh.
But Yeah, that was an interesting experience.
Goodness gracious.
I don't know if I'd like to witness it again, but maybe we'll see.
All right, my hospital experience. So I broke my arm, first grade. Frick. So I broke my arm first grade, and it was just like on the playground. It honestly didn't hurt at all, but that was probably just because my body was in shock. Jeez.
Creepers.
Seriously. And so I was just like in shock. It didn't hurt at all. Went to the office, called my mom. She came up, and I was just like chilling still. Like this was probably like 2 hours, or not 2, probably like an hour. Probably like an hour after I broke it. And I'm just like chilling. Didn't really hurt or anything. My mom picks me up, and she's like, "Here, call your father." And just let him know like what's going on. I think I don't know. I feel like, I don't know why she had me do that actually. Like, why couldn't she do it? You know what I mean? Like, why did I have to do it? All right. Anyway, whatever. So I called my dad. At that point, I was like, shoot, I don't want to have to tell my dad. He's going to be mad. Like, I thought he was straight up going to be mad that I broke my arm. And so I was like crying. That's when I started crying because I was so scared that my dad was going to be like super pissed at me. And so I started crying on the way to the hospital. And we actually go to the same. So actually, hold on, backstory. My dad had meningitis when I was like maybe like 3. Probably like 3. He had meningitis. And I guess it was like super bad. Like this homie almost died apparently. I don't know. And so when he went to the hospital, he was in this room. I can't remember what number it was, but he was in this room. And then I broke my arm, got to the hospital. They put me in the same room as he was in when he had meningitis.
It was meant to be.
Bro, I think that's crazy. Like, how does that even happen? And so when they gave me an IV, it was probably like, I don't know if they were knocking me out to like put the cast on, or actually it's this arm, not this arm, but I actually broke 2 bones. Broke 2 bones at like the same time. Damn,
that scared me.
All right.
I think Tyler's out there too. Or maybe it's Joey. Anyway, continue.
All right.
Time's
Anyway,
we got time.
And so they gave me like the IV, and they did give me the IV in this arm. They gave me it in this arm because if it was in this arm, then how could they give me like the full cast? Yeah, it was this arm. And so they gave me the IV. I was freaking out, dude. Like my mom had to like pin me down. 2 other nurses had to come in, pin me down, and then there was a dedicated nurse for like the IV, and then she hit me, and then I was just like, I was out. But yeah, that's kind of it. All right, next one. Oh my God. Okay, describe the best concert, play, movie you have ever attended. Cornerwall.
Cornerwall, we're talking to you boys.
And you guys will see Cornerwall later in a few episodes.
Yeah.
What is the best nickname? I'm not sure. Oh, best nickname you made up. I couldn't tell you. What did you?
Probably retard.
A nick. Well, I guess I didn't come up with this, but best nickname you made for a friend. So, my older brother Noah. If you watch my YouTube channel, link is always in the description, of course. If you want to sub, then you've seen him before, and he's kind of an idiot. Like
that's kind of why we named it this.
Sort of.
Okay. Let's talk about that. Like, why did we call it the Idiots Podcast? We never ever once said it.
We're just kind of dumb.
Well, I mean, but it's because we say, "Oh, idiot."
Oh yeah.
I think it's because of that.
So what did you say? It's like, are you joking me? Are you kidding me? Which one is it?
Are you kidding me? Idiot. So it was 5 a.m, and we were on the way to Grand Canyon, and our friend Brenna was wearing a sweatshirt in 100-degree weather, and I said,
"Oh, this is where that's from?"
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
You never put that together?
No, I never put this together. No.
Oh.
So this is when we went to Phoenix, also.
Yeah. And we were in the bus, and it was right before we left, and it was 5 in the morning. I look at Brenna, and I said, "Are you wearing a sweatshirt?" And she goes, "Yeah." I said, "Are you kidding me? Idiot!"
See, I thought that was from a video. I didn't know
No,
it
that
from
was literally from me.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Same with the hippo titties thing. That was also from you.
Suck my titties and call me a hippo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew that. Yeah. Okay.
I just come up with a lot of weird things on the fly.
I don't understand how you do it, but yes.
I should go into improv.
You should. That would be entertaining.
We should
actually.
make a sketch, like a comedy sketch.
You mean a skit?
Skit, like same thing.
Sketch?
Comedy sketch. That's what I thought it was called.
I didn't know that.
Comment down below. Is it sketch? Or...
My nigga.
If it's a skit or a sketch.
Okay. Anyway. So yeah, that's the idiot. Both of us are just like pretty stupid. So idiots. Add an idiot, add an S to make a plural, idiots. Okay, anyway, my brother, the nickname thing. My older brother Noah, this is actually from soccer. The old JV, so Noah played on JV, which is really disappointing, but it's whatever. Noah played on JV, and he just like, he's like smart. He's like a smart kid, but he's like stupid sometimes. It's just like, dude, I have no idea. It's just like,
He just says things.
I mean,
sometimes.
everybody does like stupid stuff. Like everybody makes mistakes and like does stupid stuff sometimes. But like Noah, it's like frequent stuff, and it's like stupid stuff. But I mean, what can I say? I'm the bigger idiot. But anyway, so the old JV coach gave him the nickname of idiot. So then he's idiot in my phone now. So yeah, that's like probably the best nickname. Okay, write about or window you broke or something valuable you lost. I lost that like my first GoPro. I lost that like 2 or 3 weeks ago. That was probably longer than 2 or 3 weeks ago. That was probably like a month ago.
No, it wasn't quite that.
It
I
was
feel like it was. Oh wait, we're already in September, so yeah,
Yeah.
maybe it was like a month ago.
okay. It was just like quite some time ago. I lost my first GoPro, so
And that had memories attached to it.
that had a lot of memories attached to it. Yes, so
So I never personally broke a window, but one time my cousin was over, and he used to come over frequently. His name was Brendan. Him and I were playing dodgeball with a ball, like just one of those dodgeballs. And
Okay.
in like that like room that goes out to the sunroom we have at our house.
oh yeah,
It
yeah.
has like surrounded by windows, like
Right.
glass windows. He picked up a baseball,
Oh no.
went to go throw it at me, and I ducked, and he tried to blame it on me, and it shattered the window.
Ugh.
At that point, like, what do you even do?
See, like broken glass is so like so bad because like you have the big pieces that break and then you have like the super
Yeah.
super small
Yeah.
pieces that break and like you think you picked everything up but no, you have these tiny, when I mean tiny, I mean like tiny pieces of glass that just like go everywhere after they break. All right, that's been the Idiots podcast. Thank you for the recommendation.
review.
Racing,
doing?
what is it? Racing Raccoon?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for the recommendation, Racing
I was so
Raccoon.
confused.
Yeah, if anybody else has some recommendations or things that
Send
they
us questions. I feel like that'd be a lot easier because this was more of like a
Yeah.
broad topic.
try to make them more
Because
specific.
I feel like I don't know. I feel like this one was like kind of like one we're both kind of tired type thing.
Yeah. So I don't know. We try to make the best out of the message, but thank you again. Yeah, follow us on social media. Links in the description. Subscribe, like. Our YouTubes are also always in the description. And
Also, Apple Podcasts.
Oh, right.
It should be up in a few days. I know it's like it's quote unquote out, but for searching it, their program's kind of weird. So when you search it, it won't come up. So I think we have a link to it on Apple Podcasts. So I don't know how we're gonna send that out. Maybe we'll make a post saying like DM us if you want the link to our Apple Podcasts, and then you can follow us on Apple Podcasts. We're trying to work on Spotify. Spotify is kind of being really annoying right now.
so yeah, that's the story with those. So yeah, that's been the Idiots podcast. Peace out.
Peace out, gamers.
Oh my gosh, I missed completely.